Right, guys, back with another recap. Today's video is, as you tell by the title, not the best of videos at all. Not the best trading days at all from my perspective. Um, how do I pretty much start this? How do I pretty much do this? Look, I'll put it this way: I traded like an absolute idiot today. Like that's being it the best way I've you know. Um, it is exactly about 5 minutes after I close the trade. I manually close trade at the end of the day. I'm not sure what you're going to see in the background. Probably just a massive time lapse of it. So the trade's about 6 hours long. So yeah, I'll just put it for context. I went on with the idea of taking a quick short from I believe about 35, 34, just down to the 20s to the resistance that was down there. We ended up we ripped up completely as soon as I entered the trade near enough. We pretty much gave no, we ripped up completely the same candle. I literally got bottom tick entered on that trade, near enough. It ended up going all the way up and I was down 20 points within about a minute. I ended up taking I was like, okay, fine, I can deal with this. Took the heat. We rejected VWAP quite nicely, and then we started to move back down, and I was like, right, okay, this is good. And we moved through my stop, through my take profit, through my uh, entry, and we went down about 5 points overall, and then cohooted up, straight up, straight up. We got straight above VWAP. We've come down, rejected it again, popped me to about 12 points down. And I was watching it for the first sort of half an hour, 45 minutes, even an hour. And I sat there and was like, look, I'm in one lot. I fucked up and I should have got out this trade ages ago. I should have been out of this trade at the worst case scenario and lost 30 points, 20 points. And that's a lot to lose on a trade, but that's just the reality of it. That's how I should have been taking that trade. I should have been out of that trade and lost 20, 30 points. That should have been it. Instead, I didn't do that. I didn't take the trade off at that point. I should have only been down, obviously, $600. Maybe maximum $600. As you can tell, I'm quite annoyed about it still because I'm still looking at it and I've only just closed the trade. So this is quite a raw one, to be honest with you. I decided that I was going to walk away, and I was going to walk away for the day and literally let the trade play out, and just let the trade play. I had my take profit at a point that I just thought we would at least retry because we had so much consolidation and stuff recently, and there was so much chop around and moves, big moves and stuff. I was like, we should at least see it retest the level. So I was like, okay, I'm going to leave this trade on. I'm just going to walk away, leave it running, and hopefully I'll come back and I'll have got take profit. Obviously I have TradingView on my phone. I have TradeAvate on my phone, so I get notifications if I get anything. I went out about what time? What time did I go out? About 5 p.m. And I come back about 8:30, 8:45. And I had seen, obviously we had not gone and tested it at all. We hadn't even got close to it. The closest we got down to it was VWAP. We touched VWAP once at 70, so I was still down at that point 30 points. Now, in an ideal scenario, of course, I would have took off there. But look, I took a trade today that went poorly, and I sat there and let it run and run and run and run and run all day. Now, once I took this trade and we had moved up into this sort of above 200 level, I was sat there and was like, look, the odds in this coming back down at some point today are pretty good. I am not in the right mental state to sit there and keep trading because I'd already fucked myself. If I take off here and it does go down in the day at some point, I'm going to be upset. If I don't take off here and I end up max loss in, I'm going to be upset. But at least the last few times I've been doing this sort of trade, when I take it off, it goes my way eventually. Today was not that day. Today was not that day. We did not go my way at all. We did not get a test even close, really, which is it's one of them where, look, the market does what the market wants. I'm not upset about that at all. I'm upset with myself because I sat there and took a trade which I know isn't a trade. I should not be ever losing almost $2,000 on a one lot trade. That's diabolical. That is diabolical. That is horrible, horrible. I can't believe that. The combine that I traded, I'm not really too fussed about that. But the fact that I lost $1,000 with one lot is over anything over $500 with one lot is unbelievable. Anything over $1,000 is disgusting, and I almost lost $2,000 I almost lost today. So I am unbelievably upset with myself, unbelievably annoyed with myself because I felt like I have all these great ideas and great mentality things when I'm not trading, and I sit on the computer, and as soon as I sit on the computer, it all goes out the way. It all goes out the window. It's like that hardest thing for me to sit there and just do. Just don't do stupid stuff. Don't sit there and take stupid trades. Don't do stupid things. When I get on the computer, I literally load the computer up today, and within not even 30 seconds, I'm in a trade. As soon as why? It's not a video game. Like, I don't get what I'm doing. Why I'm sat there jumping into trades with only being on the computer, not even 30 seconds. Like, okay, if I want to do that, I've got to be strict with my stops and strict with things. I actually sat there and didn't like the trade. I sat there and did not like the trade when I was down $200. I looked at Delta and I sat there and knew that I did not like the trade. And instead of just sitting there and killing the trade then and being like, okay, I'm going to take this off now, take the $200, I let it run. And before I knew it, I'm down 400. And then before I know it, I'm down 600. I don't get at all what I did today and why I did what I did today. Today should have never been a situation of I'm losing that much money. No way should I be losing that much money. Especially when I'm trading one lot. I should be maximum losing sort of $300, $400. I'm taking on ideal trades between 150 to like $500 or somewhere around there. Like, in theory, I should be taking more than what I'm losing. So I am, yeah, beyond upset with myself. That's just the best way I can put it. What is my plan moving forward? Because I've just ranted for the last 7 minutes or so. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow now. I did say to myself that if this does come down and hit my take profit at some point, I won't trade tomorrow. Obviously, that didn't happen. Um, will I trade tomorrow now? I don't know. Will I see and debate it? I'll see. I think right now, if I go on, I mean, look, on the week now, I'm down 1,600. Now, we're trading one lot, that's horrible. If I was trading two lots, it'd be pretty bad, like awful in reality. If I trade three lots, it's fine. It's okay. It's not that much of a losing week, but I'm only trading one lot at the minute. Now, what is my plan? I don't know. If I'm honest, I don't know what my plan is. I don't know. I don't know because I need to go think and decide what I want to do. Part of me right now is sat there saying, just go on tomorrow and trade normally with three lots and trade it like it was a combine and just trade how I'd normally trade and not like a combine necessarily, but just trade sensible. Take a stop out if I get a stop out. Take profit if I take profit. Like, just be sensible with it. Take my trades and that'll be it. Because in reality, I'll go on tomorrow and I get a nice trade with three lots. I'll be fine. It won't matter. Will I do that? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking of doing right now. I can't. I don't know what to do in reality. I'm probably just gonna take I'll either go on tomorrow. There's probably two outcomes. I'll either reset tomorrow. Three outcomes. Sorry. I'll either reset completely and go at it again with less size, probably not less size, but either one or max two lots, and see how I go. Or I will go on today and I'll go on tomorrow, three lot it, and in reality, probably either I'll have a nice 10, 15 point, 20 to 10 to 20 point trade and it'll go my way and I'll be good and I'll be well happy with it, or I will go on tomorrow, three lot it, lose max loss and then cry. Right now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't really want to sit there and lose the account. That's the best way I can put it. Being down $1,600 on an account like this is not the end of the world. on its, I could bring it back quite easily with even trading one lot. So I'm gonna give myself the benefit of the doubt and see how I feel. That's just the best way I can put it. Um, yeah, that's just the best way I can put it. I'm just gonna see how I feel because I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. It's so raw right now. So right now it's so frustrating because it's like even just the end bit, like I could have just took off at 200, like, and that would have saved me 20 points, and that would have been, instead of losing on the day 14, almost 1800, only losing 1400, almost losing like realistically it would have been like 1300 in theory, and I would have been sat there like, okay, 1300 loss on a day, I can live with that like completely, but instead now like even the end bit I let it run up a bit high and took off. And I mean, I guess I took off a few points earlier than I could have if I let Top Step completely take me off the trade. Because Top Step would have took me out at 26-ish, and I took myself about 23 and a half, so I guess I saved 3 points. I was debating at one point today adding to the trade. I was going to add a second lot up at about the 30s on the first pullback, which would have popped me. Had I added that lot, up there, what would it move my entry up to about 90, I think. 80, probably 87 or something like that. 84. I think that's where it would have roughly added me. Maybe about 80 flat, we'll say. Yeah, 80 flat. I think if about 81, it would have put me in at, which means I would have got 10 points of profit at one point, and I probably would have took the trade off. That's the best way I can put it. I didn't do that. I don't like adding to losers. That's one of my things at the minute, so I didn't do that. I also wanted to get the trade the max room because even if we easily say could have gone up, pushed all the way up to the 250s, 240s, I would have still been alive in that trade. But if I added to the trade, I would not be alive in that trade. If I didn't add in that trade, I would still be alive at this point, and we easily could have flushed down and retested to 18,100 level, and I could have still got to take profit. That's why I didn't want to add to this trade. Hindsight's brilliant. Hindsight means I could have added today. I didn't. But yeah, I'll say this. These videos get more views when when I was losing days. For some reason, I guess people like seeing me lose, which I don't mind. It's part of it. Look, today's a really horrible day for me. Really, really horrible. Thankfully, it's not a Friday, so I haven't got to sit there and dwell on it all weekend. In reality, I'll probably go on tomorrow. I'll see how I feel, trade how I want to trade, and go from that. That's the best way I can do it. In theory, what do I want to do? I would like to sit there and just trade a simple 10-point basic day with 3 lots, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. If you guys did enjoy the video, please like, comment, subscribe. I don't know what you're watching in the background because I haven't edited that bit together. I never do it before the video. I just know that it's gonna be. Sorry, big yawn. I just know that it's gonna be a long video. And I probably will cut a lot of it. I probably will cut the majority of the chops between the first VWAP, the second VWAP touch, we'll say, or the second VWAP attempt, we'll say. I'll probably chop a lot of that up until towards the end of the video. So probably about 3.5 hours of it will be gone. So you won't see 3.5 is just useless chop. But yeah, we'll be okay. It'll be okay. We'll go again tomorrow. Alright, I'm ending this video here. See you later.